We got here Hector Bermudez, who decided to make this T-shirt.
I didn't make the T-shirt.
Oh,
I didn't make it.
Okay, so this is what we going off box rack of who has a higher rating. So DR has 5 divisions better, and I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You still counting?
Listen. I just let the record show box
rack.
Hold on,
you interviewing me or
no.
Let
the record show box rack has
who?
I'm talking to you. You guys you're talking to. Alexander Usyk is ranked, I think, number like 11 pound for pound. So we're not gonna go by box rec. Let's see who got more champions.
But when it was the other way around, though, right? It was convenient, right, Hector?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if it was the other side of the coin, then we would go by box rec. But since it's not convenient, we're not going that way now.
I mean, exactly. Yeah, there we go.
That makes sense. Box rec has Haney as well, like
the number one welterweight. Is Devin Haney better than Rohan Polano? That's how we're going.
Yeah.
Well, based on the rank in the world right now, maybe not.
Polanco never been unified world champion.
I mean,
Polanco never been world champion. Haney's a monster. I'm not saying that. I'm just wearing a T-shirt. This is just a T-shirt. I don't know why it's causing so much emotion. Why it's stirring up so much emotions? I don't know why. It's just a plain old T-shirt. That's all.
All right.
It was an interview that I did, and we went through who was better because there's a particular guy on YouTube that always says Dominicans is better than Puerto Ricans. Somebody made me this T-shirt. I just put it on.
Okay, I respect it. We'll change the topics on the T-shirt. July 26th, you got your boy Rohan Polano fighting Quentin Randall, a common opponent with Brian Norman. Talk to me about this opponent. Some people are afraid he may be stinking the joint out, maybe a runner, maybe holding a lot. What's your opinion on this fighter, Quentin Randall?
I think he's an awesome fighter. I like his style. Personally, I like his style. I don't like going against it. But personally, I like his style. He got quick hands. He got good pop. Very, very awkward, and Rohan got to figure him out.
Okay. The fact that he's a common opponent with Rohan Polano, with Brian Norman, how does that make you feel? Like, do you feel like you have to top that? Do you feel you got to knock him out since Norman couldn't?
No, I don't feel like we have to top anything. I think style makes fights. Even if we knock this guy out or we win by split decision, it doesn't going to mean anything when Polano goes against Norman.
Okay.
The style makes fight.
Well, we have
to, and when Rohan is finally in the ring with a world champion, that's all he worked for. I don't even have to come up with a game. Polanco going to win.
Okay.
Right? Game plan, no game plan, fighter or however he got there, Rohan going to win that fight.
Well, speaking of Brian Norman, we got him fighting Devin Haney. That's a fight I didn't see coming. Yeah, what's your opinion on that fight?
I think it's an awesome fight. I think it's probably a little premature to say that Polanco will be fighting Norman, where I think Haney probably will outpoint Norman.
You got Haney beating Norman?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, after his last performance, we saw him against Ramirez running around. Kind of looked gun shy. This would be his first fight against a puncher.
Well, you might say he's gun shy, but he just did what he had to do to win. Haney always do whatever he got to do to win. And sometimes that's not favorable to the audience, but he's a bad boy.
I'm gonna give some pushback. I ain't seen him fight like that against Loma. I ain't seen him fight like that against Jojo Diaz.
No, what I said was he did what he had to do to win.
Okay.
So that's what he had to do with Loma. He hasn't yet lost. I mean, he lost to this guy, and I think he went outside of his comfort zone. You know, I think he was a little embarrassed by getting hurt in the first round.
Yeah.
And he just fought the wrong fight. But guess what happens now? He learned from it, so he becomes a better fighter. But a lot of people talk about the Ramirez fight, but if you look at how Haney's hands was coming out, the speed of him and the him controlling distance with the speed, and I wouldn't say like overly powerful, but enough to keep Ramirez at bay. He did pretty good that fight. He did pretty good. He did what he had to do to win, and he looked sharp. Like his hand speed was really, really good, and that's something to take into account.
I'm curious to see how the odds come out with.
Don't just get my face.
I'm curious. What the odds are gonna be with Haney? Because Rohan also said that Haney wins by easy decision.
Oh yeah. No, I think he wins, which I think is unfortunate that you put Norman in that position, and this is something that I try to teach my fighters. I'm not in it for the money. I want the accolades. I want him to become world champion, and then later on, the money will come, whatever, or with the belt. But Brian Norman, I think he's an awesome talent. I think if you give him, you see how every fight he improves, right? And every single one, I think he just needs more seasoning. He's 24 years old. I think the youngest world champion, right?
Yeah, current. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think another 2 to 3 fights, it'll be a different story with Haney. But I just think that Bill Haney is a really, really intelligent guy, and he knows what he's doing. I promise you, if he was really a threat, listen, Bill Haney is a genius. The first thing he comes out saying, the monster left hook, the this, that, he's bigging up Brian Norman. He's bigging him up knowing that his son's going to outbox him.
Think it'd be a boring fight?
Listen, it ain't going to bore me. If it's born to whoever's born, they're not really boxing.
You focus a lot on the technique and whether it's exciting or is irrelevant.
Yeah, no fight. I mean, if you find a fight boring, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't.
Okay.
You're just a casual.
Well, if Norman loses to Haney,
I think you should emphasize that. If you find a boxing fight boring, you might be a casual.
I'm gonna disagree with that. I think the fans are entitled to some kind of entertainment. I'm not saying go in there and be Arturo Gatti.
It's a boxing fight, right?
Yeah, well, boxing requires fighting.
You know what's entertainment? WWE. Is it WWE or WWF?
WWE.
World Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah, that's entertainment.
Yeah, no, I mean when fans are paying hard-earned money, pay-per-view,
and they pay for what? To watch a boxing fight.
I see. That's why I said I'm gonna disagree with that. There's a certain
How
level.
many people are those that say that it's a boring fight? How many people are sending money to Wilfredo Benitez? How many people are? Because I send money to him. How many people are sending money to the other Puerto Rican dude, Pritchard Colon? Right. How many people that is saying that this is boring are sending those people donations? Right.
I mean, well, Benitez was a defensive fighter. Unfortunately, he got hurt, and as far as Pritchard Colon, he got injured off of a foul to the back of the head.
But it happened.
And I understand what you're saying, and I'm not saying there's a balance to it. You can't be all, blood and guts. That I agree with, but there needs to be a certain level of understanding that if you throwing 10 punches around and the fans are booing. I mean,
there's an old adage in boxing that you win this one and look good the next one, right? So Haney is now about to fight for the welterweight title. I think it'll be like 3 weight division. I'm not sure.
It'll be his third weight.
His third one. Isn't that awesome? Now versus, let's say his first fight back, I think he had over a year layoff. I'm not too sure. And then him having a tough fight with Garcia.
Oh, okay.
And then coming back, and now if he would have let me entertain the fans and get knocked out, and now who would be fighting for the world? Will we be talking about this fight? This is a hell of a fight. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's really intrigued about Norman Jr. versus Haney. Everyone's intrigued about it. We would not be talking about this fight if he went out there and appeased the fans and got knocked out. No one would have been sending him any money, right?
I understand that. I think there's a balance. I'm not dismissing your point. You're right, because at the end of the day, he
I
got the
think you
fight.
are. I think you
No, I'm not. I'm not, because at the end of the day, he got the fight, and
But
that's
no,
what's important.
but-
As a fan,
You can't say but, right? What happens
No,
when you
I
say
can't.
but after a sentence?
you asking some nuanced questions, brother.
No, what happens after you? Because if you say but, then you negate everything you just
No,
said.
you don't negate. No, you negate. You
No.
further explain what you're trying to say.
I think you're the best interviewer in the world, but you ask dumb questions. It's like, but
No,
just
no.
negated that you're the best interviewer in the world. Was it a good fight or wasn't it a good fight to you, the Haney Ramirez? It wasn't.
I think it was boring. I think it was boring. And I
You
think
might be a casual. I don't know. Are you a casual?
I mean, you let casuals in this gym like that just interview you and all
No,
the
but
fighters?
you hurt my feelings though.
Listen, next time I'm gonna come in here with a shirt that's the current world champions, and we're gonna see who
I
got
don't
more.
know. We got Matias. Might be.
But what's gonna happen then?
Hold on, we'll get to that. We got Matias and we got Sandra Sayers.
Okay, there
you
we
know,
go. So you want to have that conversation after July 26th, is what you're saying?
Now I want you to come back with your T-shirt, regardless you lose or win. Either you're gonna add another one on here or you're gonna take one away.
Okay.
Actually, Matias is higher than Puello.
No, he's not.
No?
In Box Rec, yeah. Not in Ring Magazine.
Yeah.
Not in Ring Magazine. And we'll see what the rankings are on Sunday after the fight on Saturday. We'll see about that. But no, Hector, thank you so much for your time, brother. It's always entertaining. Definitely won't be my last time here.
All right.